get started here in a moment, guys. What's up, Photo Demon? I gotta get the mic hooked up. Just getting the presses ready right now. We're not going to be doing much today. I'm just in the shop. I was about to head north to Muncie, so I figured I'd do a little bit of work before, while I'm here, so I could go live. Give me 1 second. I'll hook up the mic, turn on the light, and we'll get started here. All right, my name is Casper Jones. I handcraft skateboards for Life Skateboards, and you're watching Days with Casper. Today we're just going to be loading up the monster press. If you're unfamiliar with what we do here, we handcraft skateboard decks. You can get these at lifeskateboard.com. The monster mold goes the 15-inch wide press. Why? Because why not? You can get yourself some slappy 13-inch trucks for that. Have some fun with it. We've got several shapes that come out of that press. Now, like I said, I'm not going to be doing a lot today. It's going to be kind of short. I had to come out here to get some wood so I could bring it up to Muncie and burn it in the woodworking hutch because it's going to be nice and cold today. All right, let me throw my apron on and we will get going here. Whew. Not sure if you guys are seeing all the stuff that's going on with the skateboarding industry right now, but it's pretty wild. Accountability is finally kind of happening at the higher up levels of skateboarding. Huge shout out to Rob Brink for exposing a lot of stuff that's been going on. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, zero is going down right now. Has been going down. Decades of passing accountability off onto the next guy is finally caught up with people. And consequences are coming. Yeah, Photo Demon saw it. If you guys want any direct information on that, you can go to Stranger Casper. I posted the link to Robert Brink's article. Unfortunately, one of my favorite artists was listed as a predator in those articles, so I have some sweatshirts to patch over. I agree, Photo Demon. Especially it's unforgivable when nobody wanted to help when they were aware of it. That's the problem. If you do some digging into it, it's pretty damning to everybody involved. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, there's some accusations with quite a bit of proof against Dane Berman at the moment. If you guys saw, he just quit Zero this morning, thankfully. Unfortunately, Jamie Thomas has been covering up for him for a very long time, so. Just like he covered up for Chris Cole. Anyway, handcrafted skateboard decks. That's just been on my mind here, guys. Sometimes we talk about controversial stuff here on the channel. I don't think it's very controversial to be calling out abusers and enablers and predators, though. We are doing a 6 and a 7 ply here today, in case you guys were unaware of what I was doing. I know I ramble. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Sam, everybody, wish Sam good luck. He had surgery this morning. I hope you're doing all right, buddy. Oh, I said 6 and 7 ply. Awesome, Tiki. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Sorry we were talking about heavy stuff. Hope so too. I'm sure you will. Sam's a trooper. Ooh, like I said, we are not doing much on this live today. I am just here to grab some fuel for the wood burning hutch up north and figured I'd go live with you guys anyway. I know we started the live off rambling about some controversial stuff, but what you can expect here on these lives are handcrafted board making. Sometimes we warm up for skate sessions live, sometimes we clean skate parks live, but when we're making boards, we pretty much just keep a conversation going. It turns into a safe place to talk about sobriety. You get my rants about the industry. Shout down, or else. What's up, Graybeard? And on that note about sobriety, I just want to reiterate something that I said yesterday. I understand that this is a very public space to be talking about things that make you very vulnerable. And if, let's say you decide that you want some help or you want some advice from somebody that doesn't know you personally, which is sometimes the most open you can be, feel free to reach out to me at Stranger Casper on Instagram. Bear with me on replying. I promise you I'm not ignoring you. I just want to give you my full attention if I am helping you. I don't want to give you a half-ass answer for something that could be life and death. What's up? And if you guys don't know who Sam is in the chat there, that is the owner and operator of Life Skateboards. It's my boss and good friend. He's the one that got this business going. He's the one that still makes all the templates, does the graphics, handles all the shipping and everything else. I'm just gluing up the layups that will be boards. I know these look wide. There's a reason. We have a 15-inch press. So right now I'm going to tape up either end of this so that when it goes in the press it doesn't slide around. Then we're going to glue up one more, raise up the press, and then I got to grab some fuel and head north. Going to be giving the Life Bowl a Koch wash and deep clean. If you're unfamiliar with the Life Bowl, it's a 4 foot to 5 foot square pocket bowl with a 6 foot radius and a real fat coping. It's really fun, and on January 31st, we are going to have a public session. It'll be $5 entry, and that's in Muncie, Indiana. It's gonna be a fun time. Thank you, JD, I appreciate you. We use Type Bond 2 here at Life Skateboards. Good questions here. And if Sam answers any of your questions, that is the final answer right there. So if I say something and then Sam says something different, I'm wrong, Sam's right. That's just the rule of the universe, I think. I don't know. Skate is my life, too. I'm glad skate's your life. Thanks, Vincent. You can always support people in the industry by getting boards from us. You can get these boards at lifeskateboard.com. I am the sole hourly employee here. The more boards you order, the more work I have. The more work I have, the easier my life is, and the more I can connect with you guys and spend time here. And I love spending time with you guys here. Oh, thank you, Scott. Hopefully this is entertaining for all you guys. Does your daughter skate? I hope she does. And if she doesn't, I hope she does soon. Awesome, Graybeard. That makes me happy. What age did I start skating? I think it was around 11. I think. I had a toy machine complete to start off with Ruckus trucks. My first pro board was unfortunately someone who I don't ever want to support or represent. So it's a standard 7-ply, but we can do 6 or 8-ply depending on what you want. We suggest a 6-ply for these really big boards, so today I'm doing a 6 and a 7-ply to throw them in the press. Good questions. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael. You can get these boards at lifeskateboard.com. Popsicles are $75, and then shapes go up from there. And remember, you can add things for customizations that are upcharges, so pay attention to that while you're getting your board ready. Had some people get confused and then realize that they added all the bells and whistles that they didn't need. So, and by that I mean wheel wells, adding plies, stuff like that. It was a Chris Cole Zero, was my first pro board. Unfortunately, pretty topical at the moment. That's the thing I was ranting about earlier. I don't really like supporting wife beaters, especially wife beaters that try to silence their victims afterwards, but it is what it is. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate you. I'm reading. Hey, well, I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time pronouncing your username, but welcome back. Hope you get back quickly. Swear, skateboarding is one of those things where you can get broke off to a serious level and still, the whole time you're recovering, you just want to come back to it. It's one of those things where it doesn't matter how hurt you get, you're still going to do that thing. Even the thing that hurt you. And by that I mean the trick you were doing. Yeah, JD, if you want to find some, if you want some more proof about it, his ex-wife tried to speak about the abuse on a podcast and received a cease and desist. Pretty not cool in my opinion. Silencing victims is never good. Oh, that's rad, Scott. Our shop is located in New Palestine, Indiana, just 20 minutes east of Indianapolis. Favorite trick or gap I've ever hit? Let's see. Kickflip Indy over the hip at, I don't know. I did a kickflip Indy over the hip at Willard that was like my favorite trick I've probably ever done. But a while back at Switchyard Park in Bloomington, there is a lower entrance to the bowl. There's like a little teacup bowl right when you connect to it, right when you come in, and then there's a little bank into the rest of a bowl. The entrance to the teacup bowl, I have no clue how the hell I gapped the whole thing. There's a video of it. It was just a nose grab dog piss, but like, I've gone back and looked at it and I have no clue how I got enough speed, air, or hang time to make that work. So that was probably my favorite gap I've ever done. Ah, there you go, Sam. Zero accountability. There you go. You guys see Jamie Thomas's story? I mean, literally, one of his buddies admitted to messaging a minor and the things that he was talking about. That was Dane Berman. And then Jamie Thomas puts on his story, look at where people are going, not where they've been. Buddy, we got to pay attention to where they've been. That's called accountability. You can't just brush past that. That's silly. Very silly. Silly Jamie. Oh, Sam, you got a chess buddy right there. I'm awful at chess, so anybody that wants to play chess with Sam, hit him up. He plays an app for that. I'm bad at it. I tried for a little bit. Alrighty, so we're gonna load these guys in here. Woo, Scott, that's a scary one right there. I just realized the light has not been on the whole live. There we go. All right, so I'll bring you guys right over here and we will load the press up, raise it up, and then I'll talk to you guys for a minute while I am finished cleaning stuff up here. And I gotta load up my back seat with a bunch of wood, head up to the Life bowl, get a fire going, and start cleaning it out. I want that place to be fun and really, really easy to skate by the time we host this public session. Whew. All right, so we're just making sure these are aligned. And just so you're aware, these were hooked up as pneumatic jacks at one point. We moved and we haven't hooked the compressor back up. Little extra work, same great results. Before somebody says something about it. All right, now we gotta slide the upper mold in. And you guys are gonna get a little peek at the youth mold. That's this guy right here. So when we're not pressing longs or monster boards, we can fit youth boards in right here. Those guys are same great concave, just kicks closer together. We've got several shapes for the kids. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it. Whew, that's scary, JD. The molds are blocks of maple glued together. Not sure if you can see it from that angle. You can kind of see the different blocks right here. Good question, Graybeard. The most that I have done for making one of these was literally just gluing stuff together. Everything else was Sam, so. That's what makes me happy, Scott. Knowing that, I mean, when it comes down to it, I'm just a toy maker. But these little wooden toys bring so much joy to so many people. Really? Some older ones are popular, Sam? I had no clue. That is news to me. Thank you. See, guys, I'm going to answer things to the best of my ability, and then Sam is going to give you the real answers. Sam is my fact checker because he made all the facts. Should I have raised these jacks up a little bit to make this take a little less time? Probably. Did I already start and I'm not going to stop? Yes. Sorry, the screen froze up on us there for a second. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Job security right there. It's going pretty good. Hope everybody else is doing well too. All right, perfectly centered there. Things are all right. Honestly, we didn't have to do this today, but wanted to do it so I could go live with you guys before I headed north to try and get the bowl a little bit more skatable. Unfortunately, while I'm doing that, it's going to be unskatable. So I'm going to spend a few hours up in Muncie at my favorite place to skate, unable to skate. But I'll spend that time splitting wood for the wood burning hutch. and hopefully making a really satisfying time lapse to show you guys. My first viral video on Instagram was literally just the bowl drying on a loop and a time lapse. I'm not sure how many people watched it and thought they were watching a long video, but it was only 5 seconds and repeating. But it seems to do really well, so I'm gonna make sure I get a good video of that. Feeling a lot better, John. Thank you for asking. Can I do a custom one for you? Chris, I'm not sure if you're familiar with what we do here, like the process on the boards, but if you go to lifeskateboard.com, you're gonna find over 100 shapes that we have available. It's pretty rad. So as far as customs go, we can do them, but you can get it cheaper going with a shape we already have. Alrighty. So like I said, not a lot to do today. You guys are just gonna hang out while I'm cleaning out the tray here, getting everything covered up. And then I am going to load up the back seat with some wood, get up to Muncie, and get to work. We use Typebond 2. Make sure you subscribe so you catch my lives, because I have nothing that resembles a schedule. Most people either find out from my Instagram story or scrolling across here. That's pretty much it. I can't wait for the cold weather to go away either, man. It sucks. It is not fun. Not fun at all. Alrighty. Before we leave here, I got a few people to thank. So Life Without Limits is our buddy Doug Frazier. He does quite a bit of really cool work. He made a bunch of patches for me, and that merch is available at the Life Skateboards website. It's Days with Casper patches. It says Days with Casper, get a life, on a black beanie. They're $15 on the site, as well as a new feature on the site where boards are ready to ship. The majority of the time when you get boards from us, you tell us what to make and we make it for you. But Sam just added something on the website for those that don't want to wait for that. There are just some boards that are first come, first serve, so when you order one, it comes off the website. The inventory goes to zero, nobody else can get it, so you're gonna get that one. But this was a gift from Doug. Made this. This is one of our graphics here. Ooh, Michael's gonna go snowboard with an old board. That brings me some good memories. Anything else here? Let's see. Oh, here is a keychain that looks exactly like the patches that you would get on that hat. And while John is here, let's see. So John right there in the chat, Aromatic Roasters, sent us this amazing coffee. It keeps us up, keeps us going. It's rad, keeps us warm in this horribly cold weather. Let's see, anything else? Go watch some videos on my channel. I posted an ASMR video yesterday that I'm pretty proud of. I took the mic around and just kind of picked up all the sounds of board making, and it was pretty fun to make. It's doing pretty well-ish. I still need to figure out the quality for shorts. I also need to sit down and post a bunch of the board making shorts. But all right, guys, I hate to end this conversation right here, but love you guys. I'm gonna go load up some wood. See ya.